Hi guys! Welcome to my room! Well, actually part of my room. Anyway, my sincere apology if it took me forever to make YouTube videos. I have been really busy and I just recovered from a summer flu, I guess you should say. I was sick for about a week or so, and it was the most depressing week of my life because I could not do anything at all. Anyway, today is actually going to be an interesting video because I will be teaching you the Russian alphabet. Hooray! Now, people think that the Russian alphabet is complicated because it's all in Cyrillic. It's actually not. It's pretty easy. I learned how to pronounce the alphabet within like a week. So it really depends on your commitment. If you want to learn, then you can within a week. Now, a few things to remember. There are 33 letters in the Russian alphabet, and I think about 12 to 15 of those are similar to the English alphabet, but are pronounced differently. And that's what we're gonna go through. So let's get started. So I've decided, because I have been gone for about 2 to 3 weeks, I will post up 2 videos. So this one being my first, and the second one has already been made. And I would like you all to stay tuned because after my next video, which is the one after this one, I will be teaching you how to say other languages, and I will also be speaking in Russian, and I am trying to master how to say hello in 7 different languages, including Greek, because that's the current language I'm learning. And to me, it's a lot easier than Russian because, like I said, it's easy to remember, and their alphabet is really, really cool. Okay, so here's the video about the Russian alphabet. I hope you enjoy. So, the first letter of the Russian alphabet is A. Like in the English alphabet, it's A, but in this one, it's A. Like, you know when you're watching a scary movie and you scream, ah! Think of it that way, so A. Next is B. You know, like, hey bae, like what teenagers used to call their loved ones nowadays in slang, bae. So, just think of that word, bae. This alphabet is, letter, not alphabet. It's V. So this is their V in Russian, but for someone who doesn't know how to speak Russian and is fully English, it'll just be the letter B, which is what it is to us English-speaking people, but it's V. So this one is one of my favorites because it reminds me of Hangman without the guy hanging. It was one of my favorite childhood games. Anyway, this letter is G. So this is pretty much their G, but G. It's pronounced G. This one is D. So D, but D. Well, you'd be surprised that this isn't their E, because it's actually pronounced as ye. So, you know, like when you're responding to someone asking you a question, whether it's yes or no, it's yeah. So yeah. Now, people might think that this is a German letter because of the 2 dots at the top, but it's actually not. It's Russian, and this is probably the only alphabet that they use with the 2 dots on top, and it's pronounced as yo. So you know, like that calling when you call your friends or anyone, you'd say yo, yo. This one always reminds me of a snowflake. And now I like to think it as the letter K, but also reversed. And this is actually je. So it's like J, but not really. In French, it's, yeah, well, forget what I said, but it's pronounced je. So, je. This is Z. This is their letter Z in Russian. It looks like an E, but it's actually Z. So, Z. Z. What do you know? Backwards N. Or a reverse letter N. This one is A, like the letter I, but I. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this letter other than the fact that it's a backwards N in English. So please don't get the two mixed up. Actually, fun fact, in Russian, Italy is spelled with this letter. It starts with this letter. So just remember, I is E. This is E krayotye. So it's like their Y, but like you would use this. I actually don't know when you would use this, to be honest, because I've actually never seen it yet. But remember, think of it as like the I with the two, with that squiggly line at the top. Everyone should know this letter. It's K. Ka. I fooled you. It's actually not K. It's Ka. Like in Russian, Canada would be spelled with a K. So Canada. K. Sorry, Ka. This is their letter L. So it looks like pi, you know, pi radius, that circumference of a pie, or square, or circle, sorry. It's pi, but this is their L. And you just pronounce it the way it sounds. L. L. Actually, it's also like the D, but without the line at the bottom. Moving on. M, like my first name, Mary, it begins with an M. Now, it's like the English alphabet when we say M. So, this is one of the easier letters to remember. M. Oh, it's backwards. This is actually the N. I know, for Canadians like us, this would be an H, but the N would have been the reverse N at previously, their E. But this is actually their N, and it's pretty cool. And when I was first learning how to speak Russian, it actually really confused me, because in your minds you're thinking it's N, but sometimes you could pronounce it like H, so O. No other explanations but O. Guess what? This is their P. So, actually it's not even pronounced P, it's P. P. Interesting, eh? Ha! This is their letter R. In English, this is our P. But in Russian, it's R. So this is how you would start. Russia in Russian is spelled with the P in English. It's actually S. This looks like a C, and not to confuse you, it's an S. T. This is their letter T. Is this a Y? No, it's not. It's actually U. So think of the word boots. The double O in the sound U. Boots. U. That's their U. Like U. Ours is a horseshoe, but theirs is the letter Y. So U. F. This is one of my favorite letters in their alphabet, because it's really cool how it's done. It's a circle with a line. I know, I find my interests are odd, but yeah, this is their letter F. This is their letter H. Well, it's actually pronounced I had fun practicing saying this letter because I like the sound it makes. Ha, ha. So think of the word hot, for instance. It would be spelt with this. Ha. This is s, ts, ts. So think back to the word boots again. It'd be the T-S in the word boots. So ts, ts. This is ch. Think of the word chips. See H in chips? And the easiest way to remember this is by remembering the number 4, because it looks like a 4, or upside down H. But that is wrong. Absolute no-no. This is the right way. 4. W? No. This is shh. Like, you know, when you're trying to tell someone to be quiet, you go shh. So S-H. That's how it's pronounced. Shh. This one is pretty interesting. It's sh and sh put together. So S-H, shh, and C-H from chips is sh, sh, sh. This one is actually one of the two hard signs they have. They have a hard sign and the soft sign. This one is their hard sign, and it's really hard to pronounce, so forgive me if I say this wrong, my Russian friends. It's Shordishnak. It's spelled with a T. It doesn't really have its own sound, but it does put a pause between consonants in a word. This is E, or I actually, but it's also like a sound. It's like the word eel, but the letter I. This is their soft sign, and it's Mayakuzhnak. Forgive me if I say that wrong again. I am still in the process of learning, but it's their soft sign, and it's used to soften consonants at the end of words or to soften joints inside words. I'm actually not sure how that works because I haven't really used this yet, but once I start learning how to use this in my later videos, I'll get back to this. This is eh. So because I'm Canadian, we have this word eh. We sort of use it at the end of every sentence, like, for instance, you really worked out there, eh, bro? So it's one of the easier ones to remember, just eh. Like in the word met, e, eh. This is you. You. It starts with a Y. And it's O-O, so you. It's pretty interesting, actually. Like I said earlier, our U is you. And last but certainly not least, ya. So reverse R in English. Ya. Like, you know, when you're texting someone, you're like, how are ya? Ya. Y-A-H. Ya. Anyway, that concludes my video of the Russian alphabet. I hope you learned something today, at least. I hope. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys, because I will definitely keep you posted with my other videos. Have a nice day!